right now. Buonasera!
Hi.
I know you can't get enough of Portofino Bay Hotel, so please enjoy everything. As always, Gilberto, showing you much love.
Bye. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Well, all right. Welcome to the beautiful Portofino Bay. We're going to check out and see how this renovation is going. I think it's just going so well. I don't know what I'm going to do on Saturdays here in a couple of weeks, but let's go check it out. Portofino Bay is actually one of 5 premier or signature resorts. They're actually called signature now, but I would say that Portofino Bay is actually your premier resort of those 5 signature resorts. Now, Helios is not opened up. It will open up, I think, on May 22nd when Epic Universe opens up. But Los Sapphire is actually considered a signature resort. Now, all 4 or all 5 of those will not have express passes. Portofino, Hard Rock, and Royal Pacific will be the only 3 of those signature resorts that will offer you express passes. Now that is probably the #1 pro of staying at these resorts. You always get early park access with your other Lowe's resorts here at Universal, but those 3 resorts will be the only ones that give you express passes. So right now we're at the very front of the resort. You've got a beautiful fountain here. You got some Vespas out here. I mean, this is probably about as close to Italy as you're going to get, especially here in Florida. This resort is so beautiful. I love this resort. That's one of the reasons why I'm over here almost every week. I'll leave the parks just to come over here and hang out for a little bit, maybe get something to eat. But we're going to walk around and check everything out. But I just wanted to cover that real quickly with you. But you've got covered parking here, so when you come in and drop your luggage off, if you're coming in early, I think you can actually start your check-in at 7 o'clock. And you actually can check in online, I think, the day before. They'll send you an email. And another great thing about these resorts is the text messaging. Once you sign in, and they'll ask you if they can text you, and if you sign up for that, you can do just about everything that you would want to do. You can get dinner reservations and everything through texting, I believe. I mean, it's just a great service that they do. Now, your shuttle bus to City Walk, to Volcano Bay, and to Epic Universe will actually be right here. I'm gonna talk to this driver here and see if they're actually running over to Stella Nova. I do not think they are yet. So they're not running over to Stella Nova from the other resort. So if you're going over to Stella Nova, you're going to have to go from City Walk over. Catch the bus from City Walk. We're going to walk on in the resort here. Your ballrooms and meeting rooms are through this door here. You'll actually come in, make a right, and it will take you back around to meetings and ballrooms. But you've got the beautiful parking here where you can come in, stay dry if it's raining like it is in Florida 151 days out of the year. Always raining in Florida, isn't it? So there were a lot of people checking in and leaving the resort right now. So we're going to bypass that. We're actually going to start the tour off over in the Villa Piazza, which is right across the central piazza here. But we're going to come back and take this hallway here. The lobby and everything is over here. Luggage services. You've got your vacation planning center here. You got your Avis rent-a-car. Behind that, you have the concierge. But we're going to go down this hallway and actually head over to the Villa Piazza. So down this hallway here, you have the Memory de Portofino here. It's a little store. You can catch some of the stuff that some of the essentials that you actually forgot that you can actually pick up in here. It's quite it's a good little store. Got some bathing suits in it. If you come on down this hallway here, we'll actually bend back around, and you got all these photo opportunities back here. Your meeting rooms and your ballrooms are here, but you also have meeting rooms down this hallway, which we're going to take and go down to the Villa Piazza. Now, one of the cons about this resort is it is a large resort. It is spread out. It's spread out. You've got 3 different wings or 4 different wings if you kind of count the hospitality suites as a wing, but it is spread out. We're going to take these doors here, and this will put us out into the Villa Piazza. So the Villa Piazza is where they will have weddings at. And they'll have other functions out here, but it's mainly used for weddings. Now the Villa pool is straight over here. Come over here, and this is the only area right now, one of the only areas that has scaffolding on it. If you go around the building, it's actually the beach pool, and they'll have scaffolding around there, and we'll go around there and look at that. But this is the Villa pool. It's one of 3 pools. It's the mid-sized pool. It's actually a very beautiful setting. I like the setting that it's in. Your hot tubs are over here on the right-hand side. You've got bocce ball over on the left. There's a hallway that takes you over to the beach pool here in the center of the building, and that is actually where you'll go to Splendido's if you go walk over to use Splendido's. Splendido's, they will serve you over here drinks, alcohol, and food from Splendido's, but this is the Villa wing, and then the hospitality is back here. So we're going to head back over towards the lobby and see if it's actually closed down. I saw Gilberto over here, and he's actually working on a Sunday. I can't believe I got him working on a Sunday. He usually only works Saturdays. But we're going to walk back over here. Actually, we're going to go in these doors here. And then we'll go by the Portofino Club, and I'll show you what the Portofino Club is. The central lobby is right here. That's the central lobby here. You can actually take these steps down, and I'll show you here. This will actually take you back down into the harbor, or you can take those doors over here to the right. And it looks like they might finally have them opened up. No, they're still screening up. But you go through these doors, and that will actually drop you back down into the Villa pool. Go down here, and it will take you to the restaurants and to the harbor. But this is the Central Piazza. And we're going to come through these doors, make a left, and that will take us back down to the lobby and to the Portofino Club. Portofino Club is just right here. Here's your Portofino Club. Now, we did find this worth it when we stayed here. We enjoyed the food. We enjoyed being able to come back to the resort, because we always come back to the resort around lunchtime or a little bit after lunch. Kind of take a break from the parks, enjoy the pools for a little bit. Nalani was coming back and forth getting drinks, but we enjoyed the food here. It was well worth it for us while we were on one of our stays here. We'll continue on down, and this will take us down to the lobby. So we've made it back down to the lobby area here. Your luggage services are over here on your left side, right when you come in the door, and then your check-in is right here to your right side. You can see back down towards the Central Piazza, back down towards the Vacation Planning Center. Then you have a nice lounge area back over here to your left side if you kind of want to relax and hang out. Over on the left side, you have your elevator, the Harbor Piazza, East and West Wings. Now, this is the East Wing. The West Wing is on the other side of the harbor. If you want to go to your car, you can actually come back out the front doors, stay up underneath here, and actually there's an elevator over here to your right, which will take you down to the parking garage. So we're going to walk through and head down to the harbor. Now, like I said, one of the cons about this resort, it is spread out. You'll see that one once we get down here. We'll give you a good panning shot of the whole property here. But your restaurants, water taxi, your pools are all down here on this harbor level. Actually, we just had a water taxi pull up. Now your 3 restaurants are right here. So I've just been talking to Gilberto here, but here is Sal's. Sal's has got the best meatball sandwich that you'll find on property. Actually, I love eating here. I'll come over here and do the Sal Zone, the meat and cheese. I will have the meatball sub, and then I will have sometimes the Sal's Italian Classic, which is really good. Mama Della's is right here on the right-hand side. Love Mama Della's. This is our favorite restaurant on property. Trattoria de Porto is on the right-hand side of that, or left-hand side if you're looking at them. Biche and the Thirsty Fish are over here, and we'll check those out. But Mama Della's is right here. They open up at 5 o'clock. Trattoria de Porto is on the left-hand side. They're open for breakfast and lunch. They have a really big breakfast buffet. I love the buffet they have here. But Mama Della's is on the right. Trattoria de Porto is on the left. Now Trattoria does lunch and dinner also. The dinner was really good. I would probably, hate to say it, I would eat at Mama Della's first, Trattoria de Porto, and then Biche third. Just did not care for the environment at Biche. But we're back out into the harbor, and we're going to walk up this alleyway over here and go to the beach pool. So you come up this hallway here, and they still have a little bit of scaffolding up here. But this is one of the areas where you can, if you're very artistic, you can get some good photos up through here. You've got some new planters out, new bed up here on the left. This takes you up to Biche, so. But you got the scaffolding up here. You've got a walkway right here that actually, this is the villa rooms here, and then the west wing is right here. But you can come up and walk all the way up this, and we're going to walk all the way up. Love the walk here. They're still doing some landscaping. They'll be coming back out and doing a bunch of mulching and everything. But the resort is just looking so refreshed, so good. I mean, you've got these beautiful cobblestone brick streets, but this will actually drop you off right down into the beach pool. Actually get a good look at it from here. This is the beach pool. So you've got a children's splash pad over here on the left side. Your water slide is up here in the, up in the castle. Splendido's is over here on your right-hand side. We can actually take this down. This will drop us back down to floor level. Now, in between the pool and the villa rooms, which is still the villa, you have your fitness center, your spa used to be here, but they've closed out and they've moved out. But you can take this walkway right here, and that will actually take you up to the villa pool. And we're going to walk over here and look. Now this will actually, I think this will be considered villa garden view back here. Here's your fitness center here. And you can actually take this walkway here, and it will take you around the pool and actually drop you down into the water taxi, or you can take the walkway over. But here's some of the scaffolding and everything that's still left up over here. They've not done any of the base coat painting over here yet. So this section here, and then right around the top of the building. over by the Villa Pool is the only scaffolding that I know of right now that's actually up on property. Since we can do this now, we're going to actually take this little hallway here, and it's going to take us by Beach A, and then it will actually drop you down at the water taxi. Water taxi will be on your right, harbor in front, and the main building to your left. And we're going to walk over to the hillside pool. Like I said, this is the biggest con about this resort is how big it is. It is big, it's spread out. That's the reason they have 3 pools. I mean, the east wing essentially has the hillside pool by itself just because of how big this resort is. One of the pros is you get that beautiful water taxi. You can take the water taxi over to City Walk and to Studios and Islands of Adventure, or you can take the walking path and it goes all the way around. Now, the walking path is really pretty. It takes you 12 minutes to get to Studios, about 5 to 7 to get to Hard Rock if you're going over there for dinner, or about 17, 18 minutes to get to Islands of Adventure. Or you can take the water taxi over. Water taxis are about every 10 minutes, I believe. They run quite frequently. But you can see how, this renovation has done wonders for this property. So if you're coming back up, you can actually take these flight of steps here and it will take you back up to the top of the resort. But when we were up there and we were looking at the elevator to go to the east and western wings, the elevator is right here. That's the elevator that will drop you down. And when you come out, you'll have your west wing over here, your villa over here, and then your east wing here. First store you're going to run to over here is Galleria Portofino. I've not seen them open for about 3 weeks now, or 4 weeks, so that might not be a good sign. The Universal Studios store will be next. You'll find all of your Universal gear in there, whether it's Harry Potter, Marvel, The Simpsons. You'll find everything that you need in there to go to the parks with. The Gelateria will be next. It's open from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. You do not have to walk all the way from Lowe's Sapphire to come over here and get Gelateria, because they have Gelateria over there. Gina. And then your Cafe Espresso here, which is a new Starbucks. You can get you some grab-and-go sandwiches there in the morning. You can see they open up at 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. You'll have an elevator here next, and that will take you up to the rooms in the east wing. Now you can see kind of how big this resort is here. The hillside pool is all the way down and to the left here, but this wing here is very big. The west wing starts here and goes all the way around, and it's pretty big. The villa is here and goes down, makes an L shape, and then the hospitality is over the top. So this is a big resort, very big resort. So I've been walking now for about a minute. So, all the way around the corner. And then we still got to go up here. And this is the reason why they have this pool over here. From this wing here, if you're staying here, it'd take you a minute to get to the pool. It's gonna take you 5 minutes to walk over to the beach pool or to the villa pool if you're staying over here on the east wing. So if I was staying over here, I would probably just use this pool and bring my own drink with me if I knew I was staying in the east wing. But this is the smaller of the 3 pools that you have here, and it's the least used. I mean, there is hardly ever anybody up here. Occasionally I'll see somebody up here. It's not to say that it's not a good environment or a good pool, because I actually like the pool. I mean, I like the seclusion of it. It opens up at 8 o'clock and closes at 8. You've got some umbrellas. You got plenty of seating around here. You actually got some nice padding seating. So this is actually a pretty good environment up here. This is the hillside pool. So this is actually the garden view of the east wing back here. Actually, they've overseeded back here. They thrown some ryegrass out to make some color back here. So it's starting to look really good back here. So talking about how big of a resort this is, the water taxi's pulling up right now. It's going to go right here. I got to walk all the way down back to the main building, around the harbor, and over to there. By the time I get to there, I can already be over here to the bridge. But let's see how long, see if I can actually get on this boat. So you can see it's pulling up right now, and we'll just walk and talk here. Maybe talk about those 2 ducks there. But no, I love this resort. I mean, I actually have loved coming over here and doing these renovation update videos more than any other videos that I've been doing. Gotten to know a lot of the hotel staff over this time period. I've stayed over here once during this renovation. The renovation did not bother us at all. Enjoyed it. I love Mamadella's. If you're a foodie, this is the resort that I would stay at before I stayed at any of the other 2 signatures that you get Express Pass with, because I would not stay at Low Sapphire Falls, because it does. We have stayed at Low Sapphire because it will save you a lot of money, but you don't get Express. If you're spoiled like we are on the Express Passes, and price is an issue, I would probably pick Royal Pacific. Similar amenities. The food is just as good. If you like your food with a little bit of an Asian flair to it, we do enjoy it. But this price of this resort, when it is finished again, will be back up in season, that $800 range to $1,000 a night range. So it will be expensive. But like I said, if you're a foodie, this is a resort you want to stay at. It's just a little bit farther out than Royal Pacific and Hard Rock, but Hard Rock actually has a renovation going on right now. Also, they are redoing the rooms because they painted the building a couple years ago, so they are actually doing the rooms. This resort probably needs an update on some of the rooms, or some of the areas of the rooms, mainly USB-C. They're pretty loose, so I would suggest if you come down here to stay, I would bring some type of docking station with me that had multiple USB-Cs or USB ports for it. It can be a little aggravating when you can't charge your equipment. So just turned off there for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Didn't want to film some people here, but the water taxi's starting to load up right now. But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. Remember, Portofino Bay is calling your name.